special shout out to all of our camp members for supporting the channel. Thank you very much, everyone. Hey campers, what's going on? Camp Facer here, and a special co-host, my wife, High Tech Lip Gloss.
What's up?
Can you guys hear us? Everything look and sound good? Or is it too bright? Too much light shining in the eyes of the beauty?
We all know that's me.
What's up, boys and girls? Today we're going to be doing a special little behind the scenes of our trip to the Texas Chain Saw Massacre filming locations that we did about a year ago. Was it about a year ago? Give or take. She went on the trip. It was me, her, and our daughter. Our daughter's not here. If she was here, I'd get her here on the stream with us. But we're going to watch those three, part 1, part 2, and part 3 trips to the filming locations. A lot of you guys have already seen these, but if you haven't, even if you have, we're going to maybe pause a couple times and talk about something. But I want to know what you guys think about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game coming out. Are you guys pumped for that? If you guys are excited, in the chat, I want you guys to say Camp Facer sucks right now. Just for that. Let's do it. Let's see it. Come on. Middle fingers up. Camp Facer sucks. Come
Ready?
on.
Camp Facer sucks!
We want to do some shout outs here in the chat too. We got Deadly in the house, a camp moderator and supporter of the channel. We got just a guy named Hackner in the house. What's up? Glitch Mig is here. We got, let's see, Indie Steel. Yeah, buddy, Texas made right here.
Woo!
Yeah. Born and raised. Supreme Slice, a moderator and supporter. What's up, Supreme?
What is up, Supreme?
How's it going? Sunny here. Oh, Sunny is Bodie. That's another name.
I'm so confused.
Bodie's got so many names going on. Bodie channel, Sunny. What's the other one?
I don't even know.
The weekend.
Oh, damn.
Shane Rutherford here. What's up, Shane?
What's up, Shane?
Yeah, there we go. Camp Facer sucks. You guys know it. Post it all over social media that Camp Facer sucks. Oh, Jupe was another one.
Jupe, yeah.
For
Bodie, yeah,
the Nope,
for the movie.
The
yeah.
Nope movie.
I remember.
Bodie, we love you, but you're confusing the hell out of us.
Yeah, let's stick to one name, dude. We're boomers, like.
Boomers. Yeah, there we go. Camp Facer sucks. That's right. You guys know it. So yeah, we're all. Are you psyched for Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game?
Can I be honest?
I want you to. That's all we're trying to be is honest.
So it all depends on how it's executed. It all depends. I want to see an idea come to life that's a little bit different than the typical, like F-13 or DVD. I don't want it to go in the same direction. Like, I like that direction. They're fun games, but I want to see something a little different.
Yeah.
Of
course, we want to see a little different, but at the same time, at the end of the day, I always, I'm trying to be optimistic, but I always try to say what made that last game fun to me was this and this in the game. So if they take that and that away, is it going to not be as fun as the last game? I mean, there's a reason why Friday the 13th, the game, I play it every day, all the time. It's so addicting of a game, and there's reasons behind why it's so addicting.
Oh, for sure. There's a lot of good points to it. There's a lot of good points to short games.
Short and sweet.
But I feel like with any new game,
you don't want to copy.
Developments.
Yeah, you don't want to copy and paste. You don't want to. Yeah. You want to create.
Yeah.
Innovate and create and be.
You want to take it to the next level.
Yeah, you don't want to do the same. You want to be the next developer to do something different. And
you want to keep the good classic parts of it for sure, absolutely. But like you said, you want to bring it to the next level. You want to develop the characters. You want to develop the storyline. You want to put new things in it. Like, you got to do something that makes it its own game aside from F-13 and Dead by Daylight.
And so far, what she's saying, because she's been behind the scenes with me,
Yep.
following this whole development of this Texas Chainsaw game by Gun Interactive.
Yep.
So she knows and hears everything going on, what I talk about and what I'm showing her and everything. So she's on the same page as me and you guys, and she's following it and excited. She went on the trip with us that you're about to watch here. And, you know, what did you think of the original movie?
It's a classic. Anyone in the horror community cannot say that TCM is not a classic, because it is. It was, at the time, like, game-changing as far as horror movies went. You know, it's...
With such a low budget and
Yeah.
unexpected, like, expectations of how it was going to be when it came out.
Yeah.
I think it was a eye-opener to all those negative horror movie producers and directors out there. They saw what happened with that, and they're like, holy shit, this movie made an impact on the horror genre.
Yeah, I really think it opened up a lot of opportunities for other horror directors and story writers. It gave them that opportunity to look and say, wow, like, there is actually, like, fans of this genre.
Without there being over-the-top blood and gore and jump scares. The movie... Like, there's not even really, like, gore per se, like, in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, it's all more, like, it's more psychological. You have to kind of, like, be, like, use your imagination and piece the pieces together. Like Sally at the end of the first 1974 film, I want to say the acting put into that was almost realistic. The way she was screaming and like the look in her eyes and you know, the sweat from everybody in that room was real, because I heard when they did that part, it was over 100 degrees in that room, and they had to do it like I think over 50 to 100 times.
That one scene?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that scene went on for a long time. That last scene at the table, they had to redo that over and over. And so what you see there is almost like real life, like screaming, and like probably her screaming from Marilyn Burns saying, "Get me the hell off the set," basically. Like, I'm going mental from this stuff. But that made it more real.
Let me add to that for a second. You know, today in the horror genre, technology has come a long way. You can basically get whatever sound you want, whatever effect you want, whatever look you want through the editing process. Back then, you know, it was cool because things were very minimal. Technology was minimal. So what you see is real.
Practical effects was real. It's not real, but it's really like the way the makeup and everything.
Yeah.
And it was presented to you as a real object. You know, not this like digital blue screen.
It's like, oh, so-and-so didn't scream the right way on that part. Well, that's okay. We can go back in editing and we can tweak that. No, not then. Then they had to go back and reshoot the whole scene and get that sound that they were looking for. And I think that's what makes the older horror movies they're genius.
They're fun.
Sometimes less is more.
Yeah.
And, you know, movies, I feel, you know, that's what makes, you know, the original Halloween what it is. There's no
the original
comparing.
Halloween. The reason why I love and everybody loves Michael Myers and the original Halloween is because it's slow, simple, campy. Well, he's stalky. He stalks, and it takes a long time for him to creep up on somebody, but he's in the shadows lurking that whole time, and the reason why we love it is because of that. Now, the new movie bounces around too much, and they needed to go back to the original stocky. But we're not talking about Halloween here. We're talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I'm just saying, comparing back when till now, what
100%.
makes those movies so unique is that it was real. It wasn't some kind of production made through editing. It was, you got what you got, and if you didn't like what you got, you shot till you got what you wanted. And it's just so, it's raw and it's real, you know? So, and I think you can't compare horror movies from that time to now. You just can't, you know?
And we're talking to you young people out there, the
Yeah.
new generation. You need to go back and kind of do some homework with the 80s and 70s and 80s movies.
You really do.
And if you think they're kind of cheesy and dumb and don't want to give them a chance, just put the notepad and the pen away. Stop taking the notes and being a critic, and go and dive your imagination into the shoes of the characters and really focus on those movies, because I'm telling you, I know Supreme Slice is a fan of the 80s horror movies here, as well as Deadly and a lot of people, but man, they were like a great piece of art. But yeah, that's what we're talking about with this game coming out. Before we start this, us with the trip here,
Yeah.
the game, I got her so involved with it. She was like, "Hey, she watched the movie. She's seen the movie
Yeah.
before,
Yeah.
but even me, I haven't seen it in so long. Since this game came out, it made me like, oh, let's rewatch 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Right.
So I watched it again for the first time in a long time with her.
Yeah.
And then I was almost like represented with a piece of art again. Like, wow, that movie was mind blowing, and she was on the same page.
Yeah, and we actually took the opportunity to introduce our daughter. She's 16. At the time, she was 15 to the movie. She'd never seen it. We were always kind of like, we won't let the kids watch that until they're older. So when she watched it, we were like, let's see like what the younger generation has to say about it. And she watched it, and the whole time she was very tentative. And at the end, she was just like,
And
blown away.
And
blown away.
let me tell you, like, you guys might think like she was on her phone looking at it, looking up and down. No. She was 100% devices away, sitting on the couch with me.
Yeah.
Her eyes were glued. We watched the whole movie from beginning to end, really like as if we were in a movie theater at her home on the TV. And she looked at me and she goes, "Dad, I think this is my favorite horror movie of all time."
Yeah.
She goes, "That was like a masterpiece." And I high-fived her. I'm like, she loved it.
Yeah.
She loved it. And then it was her, my wife, and I decided, hey, we have a friend that lives in Texas. His name's Josh. He's in the videos. Let's meet up with him. It'd be great to meet him finally after all these years in person. And let's do a trip to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974 movie locations.
Right.
And I also heard through the grapevine that one of the locations was going to be excavated, like destroyed, because they're building shopping mall or something, which was where the house used to sit on Quick Hill Road. So I'm like, we need to hurry up and get down there. We need to do this. We need to go. If we're going to do it, let's do it now. The game's coming out. We have the Netflix series movie coming out. Let's go. Let's do this. So we just said, screw it. We booked our flight and we went on this trip, and I documented part 1, 2, and 3. You guys are about to watch that right now.
Camper.
But anyways, in the chat, Plix, thank you for joining. Sonny, thank you for joining. Indie Steel, I'd rather be chased by anyone but Leatherface, just because that comes with being caught. Yeah, that would suck. That would not be fun to be bear hugged by Leatherface and thrown on a hook and chopped up for barbecue.
Oh, screw it. I mean, I guess so. If you got to go out of this world, you might as well go out like being legendary.
Supreme Slice says, last year I think I watched TCM more than I have ever before. Well, it's because of all the hype with the game and everything.
For sure, yeah.
Camper's right here, Sonny.
Here's a baby. Here's a little streaming baby. The vicious pit bull.
So anyways, let's dive into part 1 of our trip. This was our daughter's first time flying on an airplane. She was excited but nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
We're going to watch these with you guys, but we might pause it and chime in or something and kind of go over a couple things. But you guys feel free to ask any questions along the way. What you thought, like what, if you have any questions, chime in the chat and we'll do our best to answer you guys.
For sure.
All right, so I'm going to mute the mic for a second and we're going to start part 1 here. Let's see if it looks good on the screen after this stupid advertisement.
Oh my gosh.
I'll skip this ad.
Hey, what is going on, campers? Can't Face It here. This is a very exciting moment in my life. That's right, because of growing up watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974, me and my friend Greg would watch that sucker over and over on VHS back in the day. Well, the time has come, campers. We are filming a 3-part series because this is going to be a lot of vlogging I'm doing. We're going on a trip from Rhode Island to Austin, Texas. Me, my wife, and my daughter are going to meet up with my good friend Josh that I've known for 3 years, but I've never met him in person. And he lives there outside of Austin. He's going to drive us around to all of the 1974 Texas Chain Saw Massacre movie filming locations. We're going to try to hit all 4 I have planned, which is the cemetery, the gas station, the main house. Well, they moved the house from the original location, and then the original location, which would be Quick Hill Road in Round Rock. And I heard through the grapevine that somebody had bought that property, and they plan on building over what's left of the road. So I want to get there and see it and experience that, where Leatherface does his chainsaw dance on the road, and be there before it's all gone. The only problem is I heard it's hard to get to because of the freeways and stuff like that. But this is going to be an adventure, and I hope you guys watch all 3 series, all 3 parts, and experience and get to come for the ride with us. And also, I haven't flown on an airplane in over 18 years, so I'm a little nervous, you guys. I'm not going to lie. And my daughter, she is 15.
We only have one headset, by the way, so
this is going to be
you can
I don't
we'll
want
go back.
it.
We'll back and forth it. No,
Mess this hair up?
It's
look at her messing up this hair.
get to, I think it's supposed to be 70, 75 degrees in Austin, so I'm
Supreme
excited.
says the real highlight is
So anyways,
Michael
let's get
fucking
into this.
Diaz. I can't even read.
Also,
Diaz.
No, I was the motherfucking highlight, okay?
our plane leaves at 5 in the morning tonight, or tomorrow rather, but we have to get there almost 3 hours early because of all the security and everything. So we have to leave here at 2 in the morning, you guys. I haven't woken up that early ever in my life, so this is gonna be a rough one.
Camp Facer.
You can't spell? Well, I can't read. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we are there
So we
at
are here at the airport.
3, 4 in the
First
morning.
time going through
Oh my gosh, it
security
was
in
so early.
over
Nothing was
18
open.
years.
Bridget!
Flying
Hey!
Delta.
That's my daughter right there, boys and girls.
Oh my gosh, my back end looks
Let
awful.
the adventures begin. It is currently 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock
4:30?
in the morning.
What time is it right now? What time is it?
Hi, baby.
4:15 a.m.
Who the hell are you
We woke
calling
up at
baby?
2:30.
This is my little
30.
pumpkin girl right here.
Too early for me to wake up, you guys. I'll try
Pumpkin?
to sleep on the plane if I can.
Do you think calling me your pumpkin
So, yeah,
girl is gonna get
let's
you
do this.
laid?
What does that mean? Is that a bad
Not
thing?
cute.
Pumpkin's supposed to be a good thing.
Pumpkins are like small and like chubby.
You guys, I'm in the doghouse
Yeah,
now.
you and Camper. Oh my god.
We had TVs on the back of the seats in the plane, you guys. That was... Oh, here's her reaction of her first takeoff. Watch this.
A little nervous. And this is me.
Of course, she's got the camera in her face, taking a selfie for Instagram.
Or TikTok, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever the new thing is with the youngins. I look like hell because I was exhausted.
Here's her reaction, boys.
Here we go. The way she covers her face.
It is intimidating.
Oh God,
I have-
you're such a pussy.
On our way to Texas. We were so excited, you guys. This was awesome. Not going to Florida, not going to Disney World. We're going to Texas Chainsaw Massacre location.
Well, wait a minute. You didn't tell me I had a choice to go to Disney instead of Texas.
We're turning like sideways.
Over Providence.
She's taking it like a champ, though.
She did. She did really well. Well, relatively speaking.
When you haven't flown in a while, even me, I was nervous. We're like, Click Motions, thank you for joining. In my opinion, Killer Clown's better because 3v7 instead of 3v4 seems a bit too short.
Damn.
It's still going to be fun, man.
It is. It's going to be a load of fun.
Both games.
Cincinnati has 2 touchdowns on Buffalo. This is not cool, man. Oh, man. There we are. We landed. We were in Atlanta.
We did the Delta flights.
So we're at the airport now in Atlanta. Got some breakfast over at Pashel's there.
Pashel's.
Yeah, thumbs down. You don't get the Southern hospitality at all.
And cheese on a biscuit.
It was only good because I was starving.
I got treated.
A lot of people don't know
like,
this, but if you have the
they
YouTube
treated.
app on your
They were
phone,
racist against
you
me
can be
because I was a
using it
white
to
woman
make-
in Atlanta.
Yeah, they were pretty racist towards us, the people that worked there.
It was awful.
They were treating us like dog do.
But it tastes pretty good.
It tastes good because I was starving.
What do you got? Sausage, bacon, French fries, and eggs, and a biscuit. How is it?
That's how they get you in airports. Like airport restaurants, they jack the price up and the food is
Mine's not too
awful.
Yeah.
But we have about a 2-hour layover here before we head on out to Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas is where that's the hot spot.
Excuse me.
Now she's getting nervous. So she kept on asking, "What's that noise, Dad? What's that noise? Why is it making that noise? Why are we shaking?"
Wait, was that on this flight?
From here on out,
Oh.
yeah. I mean, the one way there, she was pretty good.
Yeah, she was fine. Like overall.
We're almost in Austin, Texas right now at this point, you guys. Also kind of nervous to meet my friend Josh for the first time in person after like a few years of knowing him.
Yeah.
You just don't know. It's like you talk all the time behind the scenes on the telephone or social media, and then to meet him.
And there we are. We safely landed.
We made it. We made it. Touchdown in Austin. Now I'm trying to find my buddy Josh. Pick us up here. I have no idea where I'm going right now, but we're doing this. Texas Chainsaw, here we come. Leatherface.
What are you doing?
Dancing to the groovy music, boys.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Why did I do that?
There it is. What's that right there, you guys? The barbecue. We're here. We're at the gas station location.
What's going on, campers? Camp Face here. You know where we are right now? Do you know where we are? We are at the gas station.
I have one question. Can you guys hear the volume of the video pretty good? Click Motions. What's up?
We're gonna get me some barbecue and look for my friend Sally and Franklin and Maria Flores. Maria, where's Maria? Is Maria around? We're looking for our friend.
Is Buffalo like gonna start playing some fucking football or what?
We're gonna check this out, you guys. This is awesome. I'm so excited. This here is my buddy Josh. We've been buddies for a while.
Look, it's
Okay.
Josh.
First off, let me chime in here. It was windy as hell when we got to the gas station. He was the driver of this whole. This is my friend Josh. Mm-hmm. don't be intimidated. I know he looks evil right there. No, I'm just kidding. He's one of the most nice, down-to-earth dudes I've ever met. And I've known him for a long time. And in person, he was so fun just to be around and talk to. And nicest person. I can't stress how nice this guy is. He's helped me out a lot along the way. We talk every day for the most part. Ask her.
Yeah.
He's like my secret boyfriend or something. I talk to him more than I talk to her, right?
Yeah. It's true.
She makes fun of me. She's like, "Are you on the phone with Josh again?"
I'm like, who's that? Your girlfriend?
I'm trying to reel him into playing Friday the 13th, the game with us, and get him engaged on the Discord, but he's a little shy. So
Josh looks like he would ride a motorbike. He totally does. I agree, but he's like honestly like one of the best people.
And I came down to see this dude right here. He's gonna chop us up. I know he is. He's gonna bury us in those woods out there.
that joke right there was kind of like in a way serious because I told her, I'm like, imagine if he pretended to be my friend the whole time and he had a plan, and when we went down there, like he and two other buddies had like a knife and ganged up on us and killed us and buried our bodies on the side of the road. Like, I wasn't really thinking that, but imagine, like, you don't know who you're walking into, you know? There's horror stories you hear about that kind of thing happening all the time. And I'm like, what better would it be to be happening at the Texas Chain Saw Massacre filming locations?
Camp's got another secret girlfriend. Oh?
Him. That's what he's talking about.
How many hoes do you have?
I only got my one baby right here.
Sure. You got hoes in different areas.
And my doggy back here. So I got 1, 2, 3.
That's a sign. Coca-Cola. Slaughter Normally I thought there was a piece of trim, but maybe it was just over here where the cars are parked. There used to be the gas pump.
He doesn't need you to get him in trouble. He gets himself in trouble with me all the time.
Where the big,
Don't worry.
tanks were.
Payback's a bitch.
Yeah, see, the gas pumps weren't there anymore.
Yes, you guys.
Obviously, it's not a real gas station anymore. Now it's just a restaurant / like merch store.
Those who went before us.
Look how cool that was.
Yesterday was his birthday, by the way. Toby Hooper, Marilyn Burns.
These are the ones that have passed away already. So you have empty plaques sitting waiting for the rest of them. That's kind of creepy.
The cook.
You don't know. He might have been waiting for you.
The window washer is gone.
I like how they even have, it looks like the original.
The Ed Neal. They have them all lined up waiting for the rest. That's kind of creepy in a way if you think about it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, we got the window washer's bucket. You guys need a window wash? You guys don't need to be messing around, no barbecue.
There's the old tree.
Don't want to go mess around no old house. Those things are dangerous. You're liable to get hurt.
Look at this.
So we're standing right there where this shit happened, you guys.
I wonder if this is the original truck from the film, you guys.
That truck, I don't know if it's from the film or not, but I think it's just, I don't know. It looks cool. It's. I don't know if it was like part of a prop in the background drop of the movie or something, but John Duggan's
Head on inside.
his jacket was for sale inside the store. You can see it hanging up in a glass case. They had T-shirts, NECA figures, pins,
The gas station.
anything you could basically think of horror movie related in this place was pretty damn cool.
Yeah, it was.
I wish I had money to buy a bunch of merch, but we were tight on money. I made sure to get some barbecue though, and sausage. right?
That's what she said.
Hey, this pervert over here, you guys. There's always something on her mind. She's always up to no good.
Oh.
I'm a fighter pilot.
Click this off. Advertisement.
I have. Oh.
Hey, Michael. What's up, Michael Myers? How's it going, bro? We got Freddy Krueger over here, you guys. It looks like the remake Freddy, though. The one I didn't.
So wait, all this is real? Like, this is real? What do you mean? What's real? Of course it's real.
Texas Chain Saw Massacre shirt. It's kind of cool.
This is a real gas station from the movie. We're in it. We're right there. I made sure if we're gonna go to these places, at least eat something that was meat related, to say we got to eat barbecue from the Sawyers. Maybe it wasn't real meat. Maybe it was human flesh. Maybe it was. But hey, it was good. Look at that. They had the Goonies. They had Frankenstein, Wolfman, everything.
I gotta ask, have you ever considered going to therapy? I think you have some deep down problems.
I am a little nuts. I mean, hey.
Oh,
Sometimes I don't know real life from movie life, you know. Sometimes I think I'm in the movies and think it's real life. Take me there. Yeah, look at this place. They have horror movie masks. Look at the Michael Myers masks they have. They have movie props. They have signed autograph posters.
they had a little bit of everything.
Look at, see that glass case right there? That's the hooks. The hook. The Grandpa's jacket.
Sorry, guys.
That's Grandpa's jacket from the movie for sale right there.
That's the one from the actual movie?
Yeah,
Oh.
screen used jacket from the movie for sale.
Oh, they got Grandpa's.
They have autographs, everything.
I didn't know that.
They have comics, they have postcards, stickers, pins, shirts, everything you guys can think of. There's a rare one that my friend Josh bought.
And a dead corpse, I think. I don't know who that's.
That one's cool.
They only had 2 left. He went back and bought one because he didn't get one when we were there.
Yeah, but that would be cool to have in your collection.
What's that, part 3 Leatherface?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of new and old.
My Bloody Valentine,
That would be cool.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I'd like to get my hands on that one sometime.
I want that figure right there. I want that, My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
Harry Warden. I love Harry Warden.
Me too.
Hatchet. I need that Hatchet too. I want that one.
Hatchet's not one of my favorites, to be honest.
It's gory though.
I know.
Its practical effects are great.
I just don't love it.
They have, you guys, they have a lot here. What do we got, you guys? We got a replica, it looks like. Of
It's a replica van. It's not the real van.
This is behind the gas station. Now, I don't recall a flat tire in the movie, but, you know, it works. I don't know if this is like, is this exact replica of what I mean, obviously it's not screen used, but, wow, it's pretty beat up and old. It's kind of cool looking though. Franklin would have been over there in his wheelchair, facing that way, and the hitchhiker would have been sitting in the backs on the floor, kind of, not directly on the seat, playing with his razor blade knife, and Franklin would have given it to him. And yeah, you guys seen the movie, but here it is. This looks pretty cool.
Where is this
They have
place?
in the back here now, they have,
This is
cottages you could rent. You have to book, and you could sleep overnight. But that's a pretty cool.
yeah. You could rent those out for like a few days and spend the night there and hang out.
Yeah, they're really
They
cute.
have some beds and stuff.
Sometimes they play in the movie outside in the summer there.
It's like empty right now.
They have parties and stuff. This was in Texas, Austin, outside of Austin, Texas. I think the where was this? What town was this in? The gas station,
I believe
Bastrop.
Sally would have been running through the
I think
woods.
this.
I can't remember.
I think it's called Bastrop, Texas, outside of Austin or in Austin.
Leatherface was chasing her, and I
That's where the gas station. This is from the 1974 Texas
went
Chainsaw
around,
movie.
And I think one of the doors was locked, and she went to the next one, I believe.
Okay, so that's where Leatherface ran from the woods around the backside of the gas station. You guys from the film. I was interrupting you guys listening to that. That's the angle I was just pointing at right there. See right there? I was aiming. That's right how she ran around. Oh.
Oh,
Sorry, babe.
it's okay.
But yeah, anybody
Would have been the kitchen
Oh gosh.
where she ran into Drayton Sawyer.
anybody can visit these locations. They're open to the public.
Let's go check out the back here. Oh, they have cornhole set up while you're waiting for your food, and they have like the little.
Outdoor pavilion to eat your food. They have games set up, everything.
So they have it definitely set up for
Restrooms.
order barbecue. We're gonna get ourselves some barbecue. Some real human meat. Can't wait to try this out and see what it tastes like. Okay, you guys, this is my
Tasty.
sausage wrap. I'm gonna try this sucker out and see how good Drayton cooked
You had to keep referring to the food as like people.
Yeah, I had to. I had to imagine I'm in Texas Chainsaw eating like from Drayton's food. Drayton served me the sausage. Obviously, it's not
All right, you guys, I'm trying the
Come on, boys.
hot sauce. They had homemade hot sauce. Was
It was
awesome.
amazing. Is that a touch? Nope, 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 no. Oh! They're at like
That is pretty good.
2 yarn.
That is damn good. It's spicy too. This is good hot sauce, you guys. I highly recommend try the sausage wrap. I'm gonna have to try a piece of brisket here too. My wife got the brisket. We're gonna share it. Let's show you guys what it looks like.
Come on.
She got the potato salad, brisket, and I think
Everywhere down in Texas, apparently it's like a thing. I talked to a chef about it who
Let me
cooked
try
in
a piece
Texas
of
for a
that
long
brisket.
time. They just give normal, like cheap, white,
another fork. Or
enriched bread with like every meal. It's like a thing down there.
A southern
apparently.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just got
I thought it was just like this place being like cheap, but no, it's like a legit thing. And I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it. Like it was on my plate, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do with this like bread?
Yeah, the food was really good.
Yeah, it
but
was
like
good.
to us, it was good because we're on a trip and we don't know good southern food because we're
Yeah.
not from around there. So we're like, oh, this is good. But Josh has taken a bite of both. He took a bite of hers, I think. Oh no, he
No,
ordered.
he got the same thing
He,
as me,
he
I
ordered
think.
what she ordered,
Yeah.
and he told us it was just okay.
Yeah.
But she was like, wow, this is good. But to him, he's had real good
Yeah,
southern
he
food
lives in Texas.
opposed to just okay food. So
Right, and a chef I worked with, he had gone there with his wife, and he said the same thing. He goes, "That's not good brisket. Like you want good brisket. Like
But it
I will
wasn't
tell
bad.
you where to go to get good brisket."
But it wasn't bad.
I guess like on the spectrum of brisket, it really is like not very good.
Well, to me,
but we didn't know. It was
as
delicious.
me judging the food here, anyways, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10
yeah.
from my point of view. But if
Yeah.
I was a southern dude, I'd probably be like, no, that was more like a 4.5.
Exactly.
You get what you guys get. What I'm saying though is, if you ever go here, try the food, be your
Yeah.
own judge. It's not that bad. It's pretty damn
Be
good.
open minded. Like
I think you'd enjoy the food.
here. First or
Okay, so what I'm talking about here is in the movie, there was some movie magic happening where Sally, when she was being chased around the corner there by Leatherface,
yeah.
she skipped that door we're looking at right now. She went by that door because it was shut and locked, I think. And then she went by a second door, and then she went into a third door. But the second door in this movie location is buried in this siding over it now. I think it's not there anymore. So I was trying to figure that out.
Whose phone is blowing up? Is that yours?
My phone.
Okay, so
Okay.
after I rewatched,
Because
the
I just had
scene
like
from
2
the
phone
movie
calls
when
too.
Sally runs to the gas station, this is what we see. She runs to the first door; it's locked. She runs by that big picture window next to the first door that you clearly see in my video. And there's a big gap in the wall.
See that
and then
door?
She comes upon the second door. Right
That's
here.
not there anymore.
There is another door here, and it looks like behind this tree there's a window. And then
Why is he making
there's
that
another
face?
door next to the window, which appears to be the
I
door
can't hear the audio.
on the
so I don't know
metal
if it's
siding
like-
in my video that I'm showing you from the vlog. But in here, in the movie, it doesn't seem to be on the metal siding. I don't know if things were remodeled.
So they
but
buried
apparently
the
this is
second door
second
in the
door.
real life, like the new.
worker at the gas
They
station
put a
told
wall
me.
there. There's no more
Yeah.
door
So
right
it's
there.
Yeah.
There's a door on the
And
left, but not on the
apparently
right.
The window's
Rip.
buried too. But she was saying that this was the door that Drayton pulled Sally into, but it appears that Sally's going into the third door.
Joshua
just a little
Baker's here in the
confused. I don't know
house.
if
What's
this is some
up, people? The
information
chainsaw wielding
I'm not there
Mississippian
today.
in the chat. What's happening, bro?
with exact facts. I was
Click
just-
It Motions.
just
I don't know
curious,
what you're
post it
talking
down in the
about. What's going on with Click It
comments.
Motions?
Anyways,
Yeah, you
moving
good,
on.
buddy? What's up?
I think he's talking about the ads that pop up.
Oh.
Damn YouTube ads.
I know.
But the ads help me as a
Yeah.
creator pay my channel, so thank you for the ads.
Oh yeah. So they got it all propped up.
Yeah, they gotta prop this tree up or it's ready to fall over. I think that's from like the original film.
For now.
As you guys could see, there's a lot of people visiting. There's me and my daughter.
My Bridgie.
Thank you for watching part 1. We're getting ready to watch part 2. Here in Hunger City, nothing's gonna stop me. You
Just to
love this
stay
song.
alive. I am not in Howard the Duck, okay?
She loves this song too, you guys. She sings
Isn't
it.
it from Howard the Duck?
It is. It's a Howard the Duck soundtrack
Yeah.
song. Oh, we have spam. It's a porn website.
Oh.
But I think Supreme Slice is all over it. Thank you to my moderators, Supreme
Woo!
and Deadly.
You're the real
Oh,
MVP.
Deadly's here. What's up?
Deadly!
We just finished part 1. But Deadly, you've already seen these, so you didn't miss anything. We're just kind of talking about the movie locations in general. We're getting ready to open up part 2 right now.
Imagine what would happen if every person in the United States suddenly
Again,
visited a
anyone
website.
new here watching right this second, this is the
Not if you build your
co-host
site
of
on
the
Wix.
live stream. Everybody welcome High Tech
When you
Lip
create a
Gloss.
site on Wix, your site runs on the exact same infrastructure as ours.
Yeah, where have you been, Deadly?
Even a
We're
second
live here
that's
at
even maybe
Motel
less
Hell. What do you think
I'm
about
talking just
Motel
about
Hell, by the
our
way?
business,
This
but
this
every business
location.
built on
I kind
Wix,
of love
which
it.
matters
You won't
a
go
lot
in the
more.
basement, though.
That's
No,
why
I
it's
don't do
important
You're
basements.
scared.
Wix
Yeah, I
to
don't
give
do
you
basements.
She won't go
results
down in the
overwhelming
basement, you guys.
Nope.
Some people
I don't
think
do
it's
basements.
overkill.
I tried to get her to go down there and she won't do it.
Here's
But
how Wix
honestly, like, I
handles traffic.
kind of like it. It's like small, but it's like cozy.
It is
And we
cozy.
have like everything we need.
Yeah,
Like, we
there's
really
a-
can't complain.
There's a kitchen with a stove,
like a full kitchen, guys.
stove, microwave, oven,
I have everything I need.
countertops, cupboard space, refrigerator, and then in the bathroom we have a stacked up washer and dryer, giant shower,
Yeah.
the living room, fold out couch, a TV in the living room. We have air conditioners, heaters, the bedroom, and then outside we have mini golf, a swimming pool, a built-in swim. Obviously it's winter, so it's closed up.
There's a sandbox, a basketball hoop. There's bikes for the kids.
There's
all kinds of
shuffleboards.
stuff.
There's kayaking. We're right down the street from all the stores, the shops, and we're set in the countryside. But it's, it is what it is for now.
What movie are we talking about, Supreme?
Yeah, what? Oh, Texas Chainsaw, or
How do you think Leatherface's mallet could be added to the TCM game since Gunn seems to be making Leatherface's only weapon the chainsaw?
well, no, not necessarily. Who knows? Maybe the mallet will come into play too.
I think
Because
the mallet
in the
should.
motion capture, did you guys notice them talking about when they were talking to, I think, Kane, like, when you drop your chainsaw, that's when such and such will appear in your hand. I think they were talking about, like, when he gets rid of the chainsaw or drops it, he'll now have the mallet in his hand. That's what my guess is.
Gotta wait and see, y'all.
Oh, Supreme Slays thinks that you saw Motel Hell.
I have sadly not seen Motel Hell. Nor I don't think I really want to.
You don't want to see it.
Isn't it
You
like a
don't wanna see it.
hardcore porn?
No, it's not a porn. It's a horror movie from the 80s.
Yeah, but I thought there's like a lot of like boobs.
Well, no. Well, yeah. There. Look at this. What's on your mind?
What's wrong with me today? Oh my god. I better just go to bed.
She spends too much time on the Discord with you guys. She see what you guys have done to her.
I haven't been on Discord in months. What are you talking about?
Mom.
Bruno Capolino in the house. I think I remember you. Oh my god! Wait. Is that the same Bruno that made my mask, my Jason mask from overseas?
Portugal. If it's Bruno from Portugal,
Is
hey.
that you? News on TCM the game. Things have been kind of quiet lately. Big up from France. Yeah, wait a minute. I think
Oh,
that's...
from France.
No, I think... Wait, hold
I
on.
thought he was from Portugal.
Wait.
The mask maker? I thought he was from Portugal.
There is no new news, really, on the game. It's coming out sometime in 2023. They've showed off some new motion capture studio video footage, but that's basically it for now. I heard from one of the developers, Matt Shacha, today on his Discord said we have a lot of good big things coming that you guys are gonna like, updates and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's him. He lives in France now.
Oh, you live in France now. You guys, this guy Bruno in the chat, he made one of my first custom made Jason masks.
Bonjour, Bruno.
It's a Jason Goes to Hell / well, it's a Jason Goes to Hell mask, but I had him add Freddy Krueger razor claws to it
from Freddy vs.
and darken
Jason.
it up and kind of go his own direction with the mask. So it's something unique and awesome. I unfortunately don't have it with me right here at Motel Hell. It's packed away in storage, but that dude made an awesome mask.
It is cool.
Much love and props. Nice to see you here.
Like, why? Oh my god, it's so gay.
Yeah, see, Supreme saw that mask.
Yeah, it's really neat.
So we're going to start up part 2. I think...
Your cup's right here, bud. I don't know. Is it empty?
Yeah, it's empty.
Okay. I'll be right back.
she's going to get the little one some lemonade. Am I in the way?
No.
Okay. So we're going to be entering part 2 as soon as she jumps back in the co-host seat. And we're going to finish off these last 2 videos for you guys. Again, this is our trip to Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie locations.
Sure.
Again, we flew down there because of the whole hype of the game and the movie, and obviously wanted to hang out with our friend Josh and get away from this hellhole Rhode Island that we live in. Yeah, Deadly Say, yeah, you guys make sure to like the video. This is round 2, actually, of me trying to do this movie location with you guys. If you remember correctly, the last time I did this, I was a little bit tipsy. I had one too many shots of whiskey, and I lost track, and I couldn't even speak. When the second part came in, I think I was all but passed out. So here we are. Yeah, we're going to be visiting the Sawyer's house in this one. This part is really interesting because we go inside the house and visit it's the original house. They moved it to a new location though. Obviously, they had to move it because they were going to wipe it off the map. They were going to excavate it and destroy it. So they basically gave it to somebody for free, and then all they had to do is pay for it to be moved and restored about a half an hour away from the original location. I have no clue why the TCM game isn't getting any attention. It is made by Gun and even has Kane Hodder. Oh, it's getting attention. It's been shared by like IGN and all the big publisher gaming companies, and they've been showing off the trailers and stuff that were worth promoting. There is a big fan base, but I know what you mean. Maybe like if you ask like typical gamers that are into like bigger games, they might not even know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like there's some people that don't even realize there's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. That's why Gun Interactive needs our help as hardcore fans to help promote it with them. You know, like the more we talk about it, the better off we're gonna have. More people diving into the multiplayer matches with us and help the game become a bigger reality, so they can bring new content to the game, like updates and more. So that's why, if you guys like this kind of stuff, please share and talk about it. I mean, just because it's been promoted doesn't mean everybody and their mother knows about Texas Chainsaw, the game coming out. So we need to keep telling your friends, hey, have you heard of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game? It's coming out this year. You know, give them the inside scoop. Tell them to go to the Gun Interactive website, which is what is the actual txchainsawgame.com is the actual website. The link is actually in the description of this video. We're just waiting for the co-host to come back. She's on the phone now. How unprofessional. Deadly, what do you think of this? Slash and Cass wouldn't be doing this. Nick would be like fired. Riley would be like, where's my co-host? It's fun having a co-host to talk to, though. It really is. Ethan would be losing it. He'd be like, that's very unprofessional. Oh, Platinum Nate in the house. Platinum, hey, how are you? Thank you for joining, Platinum. I'm getting Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game. I will stream it and do my first impressions video. Oh, of course, dude. I can't wait to watch. I love your first impressions because it's honest truth, and you put so much research and 100% into like all your first impressions and stuff. And that's what people want to see. People want to see honest truth about games, especially before they buy them or give them a shot, you know? Still waiting for my co-host. She's MIA.
Look, I didn't take my age. I not help it.
I might get TCM on launch. I'm gonna 100% get it on launch. I'm psyched. This is my most anticipated game.
You gotta ask my permission.
Tremors, the game. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun if it was done the right way. Gummy worms? I'm not a big gummy worm eater anymore. I feel like after you swallow and eat it, it's like all that whatever goo in your stomach. All right.
Campers Can't Face It here. Welcome back to part 2 of our Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie filming locations video. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I put a link down in the description below. Go check that out and then come back to part 2 right here. We flew from here in Rhode Island to Austin, Texas. My wife, my daughter, and I, and we met up with my good friend Josh, which he lives outside of Austin, about 3 hours away. We met up with him. We went to the gas station in part 1. If you guys are into that, go watch it. I highly recommend taking an adventure. Come back here. In this part 2, we go and journey our way over to the main house.
Yeah.
They had moved it from the original Quick Hill Road where it was located, and they moved it miles and miles away. We go to the house in this part, so yeah, let's go
Buckle up.
for a ride, you guys.
I've been getting paid.
Another commercial. You know what the best part about this is, you guys? I can't stress this enough, and you don't know the feeling, but we are going to the house in real life that we're going to be playing in this fucking video game, and that's what's amazing. And that we visited in the movie. When you watch the movie, we are in the Sawyer's house. So I feel like I'm there with the Sawyer family. Like there's dead bodies everywhere. Like I feel like almost like this is fucking amazing. You were having a good time on the trip? Yes, not? What do you...
Yeah. It was alright.
Is this where we get to see the whole of Poland? Yeah, hell yeah. That was our hotel for the day that we spent there.
Hey, what is happening, you little campers out there? Okay, we are in our hotel. We got a room. My wife and my daughter got a room. They kicked us out. We got a swimming pool in this hotel. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I got the swim trunks just
They
in
kicked
case.
us out. So.
We don't want fucking smelly guys in our room. Ew.
Check this out.
Yeah, they made us get our own room.
Is it great?
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been in any really good hotels lately, but it looks
Except
like
I think
it's
your
got
room is
coffee
nicer
pot.
than ours.
Don't drink
What the
or eat
hell?
anything in the hotels they charge you up the ass for.
Yeah,
You get the shower.
you don't want to be opening up like food and stuff. They'll charge you an arm and a leg.
Fancy, fancy. But as I walked over here, well, first off, you got the television mounted to the wall, and look at the view. I mean, it's not a great view. I mean, it's get the freeway out there, and
Texas is very dry, open land, a lot of trailer
my buddy
homes.
Josh here. As I was unpacking on the bed, he threw something over. You know, all you Texas Chain Saw Massacre fans out there, I bet there's a lot of people that don't even look into this type of thing.
Look what knife he brought you guys.
Earlier in the week.
Sorry.
Do you want the headphones? You sure?
I'm good.
Josh sent me a photo.
Then I'll be even more
of
overstimulated.
Franklin in the van
I'll
in
get
the
even more
1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre film,
Right here.
playing with the knife that he handed over to the hitchhiker. Nobody thinks about these things, I guess. Maybe somebody out there has, but he did some research and he found, I believe, let me see, the knife that Franklin was holding in the movie. Now, if you guys, I'll do a screenshot here, next to here. And if you look at the screenshot, it seems to have the same
See that?
markings, like the
Oh, yeah.
3 markings,
whatever they are, the
Oh.
3 silver dots there. And
but his are
it has
covered
the
up.
same hoop on the bottom. And yeah, he threw it. I didn't even know he was getting this until a few days ago.
He
I
found one.
forgot he had it, and he just took it out of his bag and threw it. And I was like, "No way, you brought it." Now, what's the deal with this knife? According to the film, like what?
Well, from the screenshot that I got of Franklin holding it, it looked like when he was holding it that I don't remember which order it was, but it looked like 2 of these little.
Oh, you guys didn't share a Ben snuggle?
Yeah.
See, they're blackened out on the
You
movie.
were talking to me about that.
Yeah.
It looked like in the movie, it could have been just like smudge, or
Yeah.
maybe it could have been dried blood over it.
Right.
But this one looks like it's been used.
Yeah, it's been sharpened a lot. It looks like.
Now, where did you find this?
eBay. The
eBay.
best place to find anything.
And what's the company? Did you look into that? What is that?
I would have to look up. Can you read? Is it?
I can't read that right now, dude.
What's that say? Be prepared.
Yes.
Focus.
There's focus right there. I can't see.
I can't see it either. It's
But
so
later
big.
I'll have to zoom in. But there's a knife. That's pretty badass. You know, when he gave me this knife, I got the urge to it is a good knife. You want it?
I had to do it, you guys. I had to play the role of the hitchhiker. That's who I'm going to play in the game all the time. That's the in-ground swimming pool we had going on.
Texas swimming for the first time, baby.
Oh, there we go. You guys get to see the hairy chest can't face her.
Because if you have to use this app on your phone, you can be used.
Cover your eyes, folks.
Yeah, you guys, this is for the ladies.
If you think any ladies want to see that, ew! You're gravely mistaken.
You guys want to see hairy chest?
That's scary.
That is pretty scary.
Hell yeah.
You could get tangled up in that.
Guys, this trip so far
Tangled up in
has been
what?
wild. I know this is going to be a 3-part series by the time I...
What could
do
you
all
get
the
tangled
videos,
up
but
in?
This hair on my chest is
jump
so
on a
long.
plane,
You know, you can go like to a
travel,
salon and they'll have like a
travel
girl
in
wax.
over
Ew,
2 years
that would
right
hurt.
here in Austin, Texas.
A hot tub streams. What happened to that? Yeah, right. Me or her?
Josh brought.
I'm down.
It was awesome.
I'm down too, baby.
Really good.
I'm not gonna give any donos.
We'll start a new series. We'll start a series as long as you guys send the donos.
Fuck you! I don't want to be in a hot tub with you.
Whatchamacallit?
I mean,
Dad was a little dry compared to what
wait
he
a
said.
minute. You mean
But he said it
camp?
was pretty good.
You'd rather see this motherfucker naked than me? Damn. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh my gosh. My feelings are kind of hurt.
All right. Coming up here is Michael F. Diaz, the coolest guy on the planet.
Of the night in Texas, going with the blue moon. Cheers.
I look awful.
I just started a tab.
That's for Derek Millen, my boy back in Mass. Even though
At
I
that point,
know
you should have said
he
to the
drinks
bartender,
a
just
lot.
give me the whole bottle.
What is it? Bud Light?
Ew.
I think. Is it Derek? Bud Light? You know I'm all about the Narragansett Tall Boys, the fresh batch.
We're at the bar in the hotel in Texas right now, in Austin. Listen, you guys.
MFD. Those are my initials.
We met this dude here. He
Okay, you guys. I really want you guys in the chat to really listen to this guy at this bar I'm talking to. He was a random dude just sitting there. Ask her. He came up to me and Josh out of nowhere and just started chatting. And honestly, he had so much character and life in him, and you could see it here coming up. I want you guys. He's very inspirational, and I need to find this guy online. I need to find him and be like, "Yo, Michael, it's me, Camp," because this guy was awesome. Okay. This is the guy you want on your side, especially playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, okay? Now let's take a listen to Michael F. Diaz, okay?
he's been to Rhode Island how many times?
Oh my God, 4 times. I've been to Boston many times. I've been to Martha's Vineyard many times.
Okay. And your name is what?
MFD.
MFD. What does that stand for?
Michael fucking Diaz. That's my initials. They added the F, not me. And I mean, I'm in a dirty shirt. This is a bar in Austin. Very good place.
And he's a Red Sox.
No, I'm a Yankee fan, but
Yankees
my
fan.
best friend up there is a
Oh,
Red
you
Sox
see
fan.
that little?
I'm a Yankee. It's okay. I'm a baseball fan. Red Sox. I mean, honestly, since that time in 2004, you guys have kind of ruled the universe over.
This dude is awesome, though. It's nice meeting you, dude.
He likes my joke.
I'm Camp Facer.
Camp Facer.
Camp Facer.
I like it. And he's here for gruesome type of mentality and history for one of the greatest
Yeah.
Texas histories. I'm a born and raised Texan.
He knows
the
it.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is just, it is classic. Everyone who's from Texas knows who that is. I mean, everyone
Yeah.
who knows who Leatherface is. I mean, it's a simple
This
reference
guy
to
would
it.
be one of the guys that would eat the human parts in the movie, too.
It tastes like chicken. I'm retired Army guy, 20 years. Sometimes you got to do shit, you know, you wish you didn't have to do, but survival is survival.
The
Everything's
bartender's
good with a
rolling
little
his
salt.
eyes like, what does he do?
Everything's good with a little salt.
That's all you need is the barbecue sauce
A
or
little
hot
barbecue,
sauce.
a little salt always, man.
little
I ain't got
salt.
salt really changes everything in taste.
Yeah.
It's in the Bible, for God's sake. They used to use it as cash.
Hell yeah.
Now I use it with tequila.
Tequila.
It's
I only do whiskey.
Oh, sir, you're in Texas, where they have different types and famous tequilas. Have you never had a Reposado tequila?
No.
I'm going to treat this gentleman to a beautiful treat of Texas dignity so that he knows what real... He's in Texas. I mean, when you're in Rhode Island, you know, you have lobster, you have the
Lobster, yeah.
crabs.
See, he knows
you
Rhode
know,
Island.
You know, you have the beer out there, you park your car in the garage.
He's
and
got
go
the
there.
R's. Yeah.
No, I think, again, you know, I used to live up there for a long time.
He did.
I used to, yes. And so This is
What a
to your
small
island.
world.
It's a
This is
small.
what a
it's
small
a
world.
small universe.
It is a small world.
I can go Irish to you. My girl, she's from Dublin, Ireland, and she talks like this. And she tells me to feck off. Means fuck off. Because feck is how they say it. So, when you're with someone and they're writing you like that and saying, I love you, daddy, it's actually changes the whole perspective as who you are. It's a beautiful thing. So,
Dude, I love it. I love it. I love this guy. I love this guy. We need more people in the world like this here.
agreed. Make peace, not war.
Peace, not war. This dude right here.
Can I say? One more.
Oh, I almost
I always
closed it
tell
out.
my friends to lie, cheat, and steal, so this gets better. Lie in the arms of the one you truly love. Cheat death for as long as you can. And this is the important one. Steal moments in time that make memories that last forever. Don't live your life on a fucking hamster wheel. Live life every day for what it's worth. Don't ever fucking forget that, because you know what? You ain't a hamster. Don't live like a motherfucking hamster. There you go. Peace out.
Peace out. You heard it from him. That's the guy.
Michael fucking Diaz right there. Cheers to Michael Diaz. He means it, man. Don't live your life like a hamster. This part was cool driving down here, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you falling asleep? Mm-hmm. Wake up.
I'm tired.
You're my
now.
co-host. You're very unprofessional. What are you doing? Come on, sit
I
up.
didn't sleep
You're
all
making the
night.
fans fall asleep over here.
Where is everyone?
All right, so we're watching the Bengals game and the Buffalo, and Bengals are beating Buffalo 17-7 right now. I'm pretty disappointed. I want to see Buffalo take this.
Yo, Supreme, go make me a spot of tea, will you? I want 2 sugars and some.
So we're
milk.
almost at the house location right now, you guys. We're on our way down the hill, and the house is located in Kingsland, Texas, where it now sits. And anybody's allowed to go visit. It's a restaurant hotspot for like tourists and stuff. And you get to see the original house. It's all left as is. They had to remodel a little bit, but it's all the same floorboards, paint job, everything. Same everything in the house.
69mega.com. Want to find love? I sure do. Our AI will help.
Some of this out here in Texas, though, the trees and the cacti and everything was pretty damn cool to see this stuff, because
We don't have that here.
in a lot of the trailer homes on the way, the homes and the ranches and the driveways and the barbed wire fence, it was really cool, you guys.
What is going down, campers? We just traveled an hour from our hotel to Kingsland, Texas. Okay? And we are here where they moved the original Texas Chain Saw Massacre house. Right behind
Here it is.
Woo!
You guys, here's the original house. They moved it in I think different sections, and they obviously remodeled a lot of it.
So when they moved it, they had to have carpenters go where it used to sit, and they had to cut the house into 3 or 4 different sections, like cut it right down the middle with saws, so they could load each section of the house onto big flatbed trucks and transport it all the way to this town, about a half-hour drive from where it used to be, and then they had to piecemeal it back together. But for the most part, almost everything is original. There might be a couple little things that are like new added things to it, like the front steps and stuff, and obviously like the door is not the original door. But you guys, this going into this house, how did you feel smelling the woodwork, like the walking through after watching the original film, walking through that front door and the stairs? How did you feel?
It was amazing. It was like surreal. You know, that feeling of like, oh my gosh, is this a dream?
In
or
the
is this
left,
real life?
on the left was the bone room.
I know. We sat in the bone room and ate. It was awesome.
We got to see the kitchen where the hooks were.
We didn't get to go in the kitchen.
No, we saw it though. Like they
Yeah,
were.
through a crease.
That was the only spot.
Liar.
They were not allowed to let any customers go into the
No.
kitchen because
A
of
liability.
liability. It's against the law because of the cooking food and stuff in there.
Yeah,
and
the
I get
Department
that.
of Health would have shut them right down.
So
Khaled, go put the jug on.
Restaurant.
The
I'm
kettle.
gonna go in and check it out. But this is
I want tea.
amazing. This is awesome. Here it is.
You know how old I am?
It's a nice, quiet little
I'm this
town.
many.
Use your words, baby.
There's a that building over there. See that 2-story building? That's a like an inn that you get to stay. There's rooms for rent there too.
Should have stayed there.
It was too expensive.
Was it?
Oh yeah.
That would have been awesome.
They charged an arm and a leg to stay there.
Yeah. It's the nostalgia
Now
of
the
it, though.
side
It would have
of
been
the house
awesome.
is where Kurt and Pam originally were walking, like not here where it's located now, but originally where it was located. They would walk in search of gas for the van. If you guys remember from the film, and they were walking
Right there. See,
inside
they
the
walked.
house where the windows behind the house, it was like that cantilever with tarps where the old broken down cars that Kurt saw back behind the house. You remember that in the film? Yeah. And they walked alongside here, and they continued, and in the front of the house is where the swing that Pam would sit on while Kurt went in to knock on the door to see if somebody was home for gas, you know? And I remember him saying that he'd leave his guitar or something in place of the gas and then come back to get his guitar when he could pay them, or I forget what he was talking about, but there it is.
They should have somebody replicate the swing and put it in front of the house.
I know.
It wouldn't be hard to do. You could get
No.
old like railroad tie wood and make it beat up looking and
Now this center window is the one that Sally jumped through at the end of the movie. He landed and continued to run this way
That
down
would
the dirt
fucking
driveway.
hurt.
That's the bone room. I
Like,
believe.
obviously.
that's the bone room. Yeah, that's where we get to eat our
The bone room back there
brunch.
would be where they ate inside like the table.
Let's get some gravy.
Grandpa would
Yeah,
be
where the hell's Deadly?
located up here or the next dorm.
Don't make me get my whip out.
But that porch where everybody is, that's where Kirk found the tooth and gave it to Pam. Obviously, a lot of this is remodeled. There was no cement stuff.
I wouldn't-
Wood.
I wonder how many customers sitting there or that go here don't even realize that it's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. That people just kind of like maybe they're going to get food and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
they don't even realize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's got to be some people that didn't even know until later. They're like, oh, that was a movie.
Here's the original roof. I wish the door where Leatherface cut was still here with his saw marks. This is awesome. Here we are, you guys. We're inside.
Where it is. There's a staircase, you guys.
Painter can
Look at this. A commercial.
come with power. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. If you want certainty,
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
This
Tisk,
wouldn't
tisk.
be here, this doorway. I think it was just a
Not
wall.
my
That's
fault.
the door that Pam went in and continued around to the bone room.
The woodwork's the same. Everything, you guys, except for the wallpaper. It obviously was.
Can we go up?
Ooh, let's go upstairs.
See that, you guys? That waitress. Normally, like usually when you walk into like a movie location or something like that with a camera, you get those people that either own or run the place. They're like, no cameras allowed, or can we go up here? Like, nope, it's off limits, or blah blah blah. Around here where we live in Rhode Island, it's always like that.
Yeah.
But here, you heard her. When I walked in, I had my camera out like this, like filming like this. And I was being polite. I said, can we go? Are we allowed to go up there? And she was like, yes, please go anywhere you want. They were the most down-to-earth, amazing people.
Yeah, they were.
And
They
it
were
made
really
us
cool.
feel like it was home. And,
Yeah.
and it made our adventure so much easier knowing that we weren't going to get in trouble for filming or being in a part we're not supposed to be. And
Right.
there weren't people like, what's he doing with a camera? It was more like, welcome. And like I said, when we walked in here, not only is it like, oh, we're in a building, we're like, you could smell the woodwork, you could feel we just watched the movie over and over again before we
Yeah.
went here, and we're like in like a old movie real life situation, like
Right.
Leatherface's, like the bone room. Like we're here, we're touching the handrail, we're walking up the same exact steps that Gunnar Hansen and them walked up and chased Sally Burns and Grandpa upstairs. It was amazing, you guys. There's no other feeling in the world. And then thinking also, not just the movie, but the game. Now we can also say we were in this house where the game we're going to be playing. We're walked up the stairs where we're going to be running up those stairs up and down all the time in this video game too as well. So I kind of know the ins and outs of the house now even more that I walked it. Because, you know, in the movie, the camera only shows certain angles.
Right.
So now you walk into that room and you turn your head right, and the movie camera never moved right. Now you get to see the corner of the room that the movie didn't show.
Right.
But in reality, it was really there. We just didn't see it until then.
Right.
We're gonna go upstairs in the beginning where Sally ran from Leatherface. We're walking up here. Right?
The same urethane scratches, everything are there. They didn't change any of that.
Everything. I wonder how much is original and how much they actually replaced.
There used to be a middle wall, though. They took the wall out.
Nightbot is a needy little bitch.
This is where Sally would have ran and also jumped through this window after seeing Grandpa.
That was a wrong info. She ran and jumped through the other window on the backside.
Oh.
Sally.
All right.
There's Grandpa.
Grandpa! We're here for it, Grandpa. We are here for it.
Yeah. Here. Hey, Grandpa. Grandpa, hit that bitch. Hit that bitch, Grandpa.
Hit that bitch, Grandpa. Hit it. Uh-oh, he's eating my finger, boys and girls. I'm giving him some blood. Feeding Grandpa.
Oh, my God.
Bees here. I know there's people here, but it's pretty busy. This is definitely awesome. It feels like...
I can't.
I wish it was in the original location, but still awesome.
Xana. What happened with Xana?
Can I be a part of the family? Huh? Did you get Sally? Where's, what's her name? Maria Flores. Did you guys eat her? Maria?
I wish you looked at me the way you look at Grandpa, man.
I was waiting for Grandpa's head to turn and look at me. Imagine that. That would have been creepy.
Oh my God, that would have been awesome. Well, I would have ran out, but that would have been cool.
They need to have like things like that in this house.
Cable, Grandpa, ovens, Drayton, Bubba.
Look how cool that is.
Here's where we walked in the stairs. We got Pam walking up to the house. I don't know what this is.
That's Pam.
Oh, it's when...
I think that feeling, my arm's coming back.
What?
My arm.
It's starting to hurt again? Oh no.
This is what it looks like out the window. See the windows out? I wonder how much is original hardware.
It's all original hardware and everything. Paint, wood, trim, the crown molding there.
It's old. You know?
They painted the green, I think, and they repainted the trim a little bit, but... That handrail right there is new to block people from the window, I think.
That's so cool.
I love
Oh my gosh.
dancing, salsa.
I added this scene here too. Watch how cool this side by side is. Let me hold on. I'm gonna rewind this. Watch. Look at this comparison shot. This is us standing here. Watch. See that? The action. We're walking through Ghost. The ghost of TCM right here.
Down here, go eat with Sally.
That was awesome. Now we're on our way to check out the restaurant to eat.
This Leatherface destroyed it. There was no door here.
That was actually our table.
Pam would have come through here and taken this way to the dining room area,
Right?
which you see over here.
Yeah.
But you guys, right here, there was a makeshift wall. where the door, the metal door, that Leatherface. Here, hold this.
Stop yawning.
I can't help it.
Watch.
Right there.
That's the makeshift wall where the door he slammed was right there.
Kirk into the kitchen. And the kitchen is right here. That's where the hook would be, back that way.
See, right between the two
Right, where the
doorways.
hook was in the movie back there. Too bad you guys didn't have a makeshift hook there. Still. That's where it was back there, you guys. Are we allowed to go this way?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And this leads down to the bar area over here.
You falling asleep?
No.
She's bored. I need a new co-host, you guys.
I can't help it.
I'm taking applications.
I have the attention span of a guppy. I can't help it.
I told you you could borrow the headset. I know you can't hear
I
anything.
wear the headset.
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
Now this is a new addition to the house. They built this bar with more tables, and I don't know how occupied it really gets. I don't know if it's ever busier at night and stuff on weekends.
It is. It's packed out. The bartender told me, the girl, when we were there. They like sell out.
Are you telling me or the fans here? Because they can't see you. You're leaned over.
You're not telling them.
If Ethan was here in the chat, he'd be telling her she's being very unprofessional right now, right?
Miss Ethan. Where is Ethan?
I don't know. He's in Ethan land.
Is he okay?
He was mean to us.
Oh, God.
Ethan, if you're watching, you know.
Ethan, if you're watching, we still got much love for you, bud. Well, I do.
I tried. Ethan was mean. He was being toxic to us for no reason, right, Supreme? We didn't do anything to him.
Fuck you, Brandon.
We did. Yeah, we killed him. He's barbecue. Nice bar though. It was a pretty nice looking bar.
It was.
That's a cheesy Leatherface they had propped up though. Look at him.
Whatever. It's cool. It's all good.
It was cool.
It was. I mean, I'd be happy to have it. Maybe.
Don't worry. We're gonna
They had the wrong color chainsaw though. It wasn't yellow. It was green.
I know.
Josh Baker knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Why'd they have a yellow one, Josh? It should have been green, right?
You guys, this was right here. The bartender just told us this is a piece of asphalt from where the slaughterhouse was.
See, they had a piece of the road too. That's not the one I got, but that's one that they had there.
This asphalt, but it's
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. Pardon me.
She's yawning, and I tell her, never yawn in a live stream because it shows your audience that you're bored.
I'm gonna get hell for it after.
No.
What's up, Michael?
Michael Joe, what's up? Thank you for joining. We're sitting... Okay, hold on a second. Now we're sitting to eat our brunch, breakfast and lunch. I had lunch, she had breakfast, right? What'd you have?
Biscuits and gravy.
Well, do you consider that breakfast?
Yeah.
Bridget, my daughter, had
French toast.
French toast. I had burger, and Josh had the same burger as I, because I'm in the Texas Chain Saw Massacre house. I gotta make it like Drayton's in the back cooking me up a damn burger. Like I'm eating some human...
Dude, you were in the dirty South. What is Southern about a fucking burger?
I have to eat goddamn meat, because Drayton made it. Drayton's the one that cooks the food. If I don't eat Drayton's food, he's gonna chop me up like barbecue, okay?
That might not be a bad idea, guys.
I don't want to become barbecue. I want to eat the barbecue.
I don't think I'll make meat, and you can be chopped up for barbecue.
What kind of hot sauce are you going to put on that shit?
I'm gonna make my own.
Anyways, you guys, we were sitting in the bone room. Originally, I wanted to sit us in where the table where Sally was tied up, where they ate the main table, right? Mm-hmm. But that was already booked. It was full. And at that point, I thought they were going to put us in the back room, a non-movie location. Mm. But they're like, oh, no, you guys get to sit in the bone room. And I'm like, holy fuck. To me, in a way, that was even better because I'm sitting in the room where they Leatherface and the hitchhiker decorated all the furniture out of fucking human flesh and bones and skin and stuff.
You're such a fangirl.
So I get to sit where like basically the feathers and the couch were. You guys, how cool is that? So I'm eating in the dirtiest room of the film, if you think about it.
You're such a fangirl.
So here we go.
We're eating right where Sally
Meat's meat and a man's gotta eat. Well, I mean, no comment. Oh, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut this time.
See, that's where they were sitting. That's where Sally sat, over in that room in there.
At the end, she was tied up over there. Leatherface was on this side, his back facing us, and Nubbin's over there, and Drayton. You know, around the corner, I just want to show you guys real quick. That door over there leads to the kitchen, but they don't use it anymore.
He don't eat chicken. He
And
don't
obviously,
eat
this
chicken.
door they didn't walk through in the movie. They went through the second door and in here, and we are in the bone room.
So right in front of the front door on the farmer's porch window is where my back is to.
Here's another image of Pam in the bone room where...
I'd like a Freddy Krueger game too. That would be awesome.
Watch this.
The couch is right here. This is right where our table was because you'll see this window that leads to the farmer's porch. Okay, so you see Pam here coming through the door that leads to the stairs. And the room that she's walking out of right now, right here, is the dining room.
That's a dining room.
Where, at the end of the movie,
Sally.
Leatherface, and they is sitting at the table with the cook and the hitchhiker, and they have Sally tied up. Here's the table right here.
And we're over
Right
there.
is the bone room where where Pam just came from. She walked through this entryway here. There was a curtain hanging, and she tripped and fell into the feathers.
The feathers. Why didn't the Draytons clean up that shit? Look how dirty it is. Like how I know they're killers,
This window leads to the farmer's.
but why didn't they keep their house somewhat clean? Like look at
I
that.
think it's pretty
Did
interesting.
you watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I know, but
Like
they
they
gotta
weren't
be
clean people.
it's almost a little bit too much.
In reality, our table is right here, and our wait.
Look at that mess that we sat and ate in. That is incredible. I love it.
So yeah.
Does that mean I don't have to clean anymore?
Your local Ashley store.
Oh yeah, you gotta clean for sure.
On sale now. Click the link or visit ashley.com.
I'm a neat freak myself.
We're here. We're doing this. Now to see what's on the menu.
What do you guys think's on the menu? They should have had fun names on the
They
menu.
should have.
They should have had
agree.
like gory names and
Yeah.
stuff. Maybe they're not allowed to.
No, but they shouldn't. Why not?
You know how some regulations from like the state.
No.
They should have had wacky names like
should have.
Eyeball Supreme or like Sally Scalp.
I agree. They should
Or-
have had fun.
The Drayton Special or like Leatherface's Juicy something. Leatherface's Juicy something. That didn't sound good, you guys.
That's what she
Trying to
said.
see if they had any fun names, like some body part names or something like.
Yeah, they should have had body part names and stuff.
Yeah, I think they should have had more fun, like with the menu.
Here it is.
It looked good. That was my burger. Look
What
at
the hell
that.
is that? Looks like cheese. What was it?
Avocado cheese burger with lettuce, tomato, hot sauce.
What is that though, mayo?
I think it's mayo.
But yeah, too bad we weren't sitting in there.
Me making an Instagram post on my breakfast because, you know, if I don't make Instagram, it's not official. Those fries look bomb though.
Biscuits and gravy right there.
Chef's kiss.
I don't know why she got French toast at the Drayton house, at the Sawyer family house. She should have got the barbecue, man. Look how juicy this is. You can see the juices flow when I take a bite of this.
Oh,
you
that's a
guys.
good one. Hitchhiker had cheese menu.
Ooh, that would have been fun. Look at the juices flowing out the back. Look at that. That was amazing. Human juices flowing through my veins.
I am never going to eat another burger. Thank you. You just ruined beef for me. If anyone's joining in the chat, welcome.
Yeah, you guys, thank you for joining the stream in the chat. You guys are awesome.
How do you do your hearts?
Like this, look.
I can't do that.
Drayton did a good job.
Don't! Will you try lamb chops? Would you try lamb chops?
I don't know.
Trailblazer?
I don't like lamb chops.
You
I'm a picky meat eater. She knows
Have you ever
it.
had lamb?
What is lamb? Like
Lamb?
no.
You would never survive in the UK or Ireland or New Zealand. It's all lamb. Do you know shepherd's pie is actually made with ground lamb?
Get the burger. Or
I'm gonna substitute ground beef, and instead of making cottage pie, I'm gonna make
There it
real
is.
shepherd's pie and not tell them.
2 thumbs up for the burger. My food, that place. I mean, I know the gas station. I rated mine 7.5 for the
You
sausage.
should try it.
The burger though, I want that meal there.
That looks really good right now.
What?
The burger.
I
want
gave
one.
that honestly a 10 out of 10. You guys, if you're
Yeah.
gonna go to the house ever and visit, get the burger.
Now
telling
I'm
you.
kind of like disappointed that I got sausage,
Biscuits
the
and
biscuits and gravy with the sausage in it. Like now, I kind of wish I'd gotten like something else.
I tried her biscuits and gravy, and
they
it was
were good.
It was a bomb.com.
You know what it was? It's something we don't have up here in the Northeast. So
Well, we have it, but it's not
the same.
They don't know how to make it.
No.
Is the thing.
It's good, but it's not the same. So being down south and never really having traveled down south, like I wanted to try something that's considered Southern food, you know?
Now, moving on real quick. Josh, my friend Josh, brought his screen accurate Poland
Yep.
306A. I know the movie uses the 245/306 parts. They mix it together in the film.
My arm.
But he found this saw on, I think eBay or Craigslist.
Or Marketplace.
Somewhere like that. He bought it like a week or 2 before we planned this trip. And he had to like clean it up and stuff. But he brought it because we planned to do like screenshots with it and stuff like that for fun. And I remember when we got to the house, so him and I were like, should we do these shots right now when we first got there? And I said, well, let's wait until we're leaving in case they don't approve of holding a fucking saw on the property. You know what I mean? I just didn't know if they were going to allow it. So we did it right before we were leaving. So here we go.
is there something leaking if I go with this? Ready?
Alright, you guys don't want to be messing around here. Cut you off, Bubba. Hitchhiker in there.
You guys, check this out. My boy Josh got this. I think I showed you in the car months earlier, but this thing is awesome.
Look at that.
306A, used at the Texas Chain Saw Massacre house.
Look at the people in the background looking at me like, what the hell is he doing?
You get that look a lot.
You guys,
Bravo!
we have one last part. It's a shorter one. Don't worry.
Yeah, because
I know you're ready to fall asleep over here. This one's short. We have part 3 coming up, and this part is very special to me and you guys.
it's special, huh?
It's a special moment in time with
But there was no trespass.
all right.
That must have been where I made you go to bed last time.
What?
Nothing.
Again, we're here with our co-host, my wife, high-tech lip gloss in the house, in the Motel Hell, on the live stream.
Now we know this was a decision.
This is our first co-stream I think we've ever done. Or no, maybe we did it once before on a video game stream or something. It wasn't that great. It was kind of boring. Right? Did we? Or maybe not. I don't know. I wish I could do this more often, but I got to get her in a good mood.
Which isn't very often.
She's usually like, no, I'm not doing that with you.
Or I don't look cute today. No one wants to see me.
Design for us was very much a high point.
I don't know. Who's down for Dead by Daylight later?
Welcome back to part
You never know.
3 of our trip from here in Rhode Island to Texas.
Ooh,
to visit
that's a hard
the
question to
Texas
answer.
Chain Saw Massacre.
Hold on, this is our trip. Hold on. I just.
To visit Rhode Island to
Halloween's the perfect time.
All right. Well,
visit the
hold on.
Texas Chain Saw Massacre, Rhode Island to Texas.
So this here.
This is where we are on the
This
map.
is where we are on the map, and this whole trip we flew and we landed in
Georgia.
Georgia,
That was our layover in Atlanta.
And then we flew from Georgia to Austin. And then after we came home, we did the same thing. We landed in Georgia, and then we went back to Rhode Island.
Yeah, we did.
We live on the smallest state between Boston, Massachusetts, and New York City in Connecticut. Like in that, we're right on the coast of the ocean. And this Motel Hell is like not even 5 minutes, a minute and a half from the ocean.
Yeah. It's so funny being from Rhode Island. A lot of times, like, people are like, is that part of New York? Is that, when I was at the tavern one night working, they're like, oh, are you from here? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, this is our first time in Rhode Island. We always thought Rhode Island was part of the UK. Like, did you ever take U.S. geography?
People think Rhode Island's an island. I always get it's an island, and some people think it's an island in New York or something.
Yeah.
Like no, it's not an island. It's just called. I don't know why they call it Rhode Island.
It's
It's
odd.
not an island at all. I mean, it's just so weird, but
to really think we were part of a different country,
right?
A different state, okay, but a country.
Movie filming locations. If you haven't
The
seen
most
part
brutal
1
and
or
bizarre
2, I will
crimes
put
in
the link
America.
Down in the description below.
Texas.
Chain Saw.
I'm wearing my Texas Chain Saw Massacre the game hoodie from Gun Interactive.
Part 3 is we travel
I'm gonna
to
steal Bridget's.
Round Rock,
I need
Texas,
it.
to
It'll be
visit
cozy.
the original location where the house used to be in the movie, and the road where Nubbins gets ran over by the truck, and Leatherface does its famous Texas Chainsaw Massacre dance, the Leatherface dance.
That's the most famous dance in horror history.
I know, it's awesome.
Anyways, I wanted
He
to kinda
improv'd
go
that
over
too. It wasn't
know.
even in the script,
Yeah, I know.
and they kept it.
We stood in that spot. Think about that.
He
for a
had the
minute.
saw running for real too. He could have like hit his leg
Are
when
you
he did it.
serious?
Oh yeah.
That I didn't
So
know.
this last part isn't, to me, on film as exciting.
I think he
as it
threw
was
the
to
saw
actually
too when
be
he was
there.
done doing the dance.
We got cut short filming because of situations where
Hey, we got Ontario, Canada here. What's up, Dark Shadows? Thank you for joining.
Woohoo!
predict that without
How snowy and cold is it in Ontario right now?
it could have been.
That was super loud. I just realized.
So this is part 3 of our trip to Texas Chainsaw Massacre filming location from 1974. And this part, we're going to visit where Quick Hill Road, where the house used to sit before they moved the house to the new location. But we're going to the Sawyer's fucking property where you shouldn't be going to.
Oh.
And a lot of bad things go down in this part, you guys. And it's almost like it is really cursed to go there. And you'll see in about a few minutes what happens.
It was not a good ending to our trip.
But to me, in a way, the fact that people got hurt going there in this part.
You just gave it away!
Well, it doesn't matter.
Before they even saw it, you gave
But
it
the
away.
fact that stuff happens is almost badass.
It's authentic.
It's almost like
No.
we got screwed over by the Sawyers. You don't go messing around on... Drayton says, don't go messing around on no property. You kids don't deserve to be there. You shouldn't be there messing around with anyone's property. You're trespassing. You trespass on a property, you're liable to get hurt. And you're going to get hurt. They're going to chop you up. Can you blame them? If you lived there in Texas and you were hurting for money and food and blah, 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 the way they live, and kids come snooping around your property, wouldn't you go chopping them up?
No! I hate him.
You guys, I'm not crazy.
He is. If anyone has some referrals for some area, like forensic psychologists, send them to him.
Okay, let's continue on.
Blue skies. We went in on a Sunday. Luckily, we were able to access the property because the property is owned by somebody. We weren't sure if it was like private property, no trespassing, but we didn't see any signs like that. But we ended up hurdling a barbed wire fence, or going through the barbed wire fence.
Barbed
My
wire
wife
fence.
Snagged her shirt, and when she
That
got
barbed
off
wire
it, she
fence
tripped
was my
over,
nemesis.
injured her knee. That was number one.
Number one incident.
And then my daughter, right in front of where the person stand to the side a little bit, she stepped on a big
I hope that's not on
Hold on.
camera.
You hope what?
I hope you didn't get that on camera.
Get what?
You know that.
What are you talking about?
That. What happened with the barbed wire fence?
Oh no! Oh no! I wish I did.
You're so mean.
There was another thing too, you guys. This property where we're gonna go see the actual road, what's left of it, is actually being excavated. Like before we went there, we heard they're gonna demolish it. They build buildings over it. So we wanted to get there one last time to stand there and be like, this is it, before they do destroy the property, because now it is gone in real life. Now I've been following it. It's all wiped out. So thank God we got to go to here one last time.
Do I have Riz?
Thorn. It went through her sneaker and grabbed her skin a little bit. It didn't go too deep. I want to let you guys know in the video it seems a little bit odd that I continue on with Josh from there, but my wife, and Josh got the thorn out, and she's a little dramatic with little things. So
right now again.
It seemed like she really got injured really bad, where it was just a little prick. They went back to the car. We were already there. We had to finish our little journey because it would have been a waste of a trip if we didn't. So we went there, and that's why the filming was cut kind of short.
It was cut short. But
shortly after that, Josh picked up a stick or a rock in the field, and he didn't realize. Then he looked up, and his hand was covered in fire ants. So he brushed him off quick, but he got stung.
The fire ants,
really hurt.
the barbed wire fence, the thorn.
Sketchy piece of property.
It was sketchy.
If you ever plan on going there, be very careful. It's no joke. Somebody, I think from Gunn, actually went there ways back last summer, and they stepped on a thorn. And I thought, oh, maybe they're being dramatic, but no, you guys, this is no joke, this place. But it was very exciting being there. So I wish I got to film longer, and it was a better end to this video, but just take a deep breath, take it all in. That's what I did, because it might not be there very much longer, and I was very excited to be there, especially right around this time. The movies are all like, the Netflix came out, the game's on its way to come out next year, I think, or end of this year. So anyways, that being said, thank you guys for watching. Again,
here we go.
Go back and watch part 1.
Watch this little, I'm going to show you guys the map, overhead view of what the property was. Well, Camp's got a lot of Riz. He's having to turn women down daily.
I tell him go for it. I don't give a shit.
I don't have that women coming after me. Supreme's trying to get me in trouble.
Dude, you get yourself in fucking trouble.
Look.
Okay, so right here is Quick Hill Road. This is the road where Leatherface does this famous chainsaw dance at the end of the movie. Right over here is where the Texas Chainsaw Massacre slaughterhouse used to be located. So this is the piece of property right here we're looking at. This is
those hoes
where
be
the
thirsty.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974 basically all went down for the most part right here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Well, as you guys can see before I do that, look at all the freeways and the side roads.
Look at the freeways now. Look at the civilization built around that movie location now.
This road.
None of that was there. It was just this. The road used to go.
I know.
Isn't it?
Look at all this.
It's
way back
sad,
in the day,
eerie. Like that's left, and that's it.
It was all just.
And the house is gone. And there's the road, and the driveway was right here.
And this is where we parked.
Yeah.
Continue on, but now it starts here, down here, and it ends right here. So I'm gonna zoom in.
We should have stayed at that hotel, the Hyatt.
And I'm gonna show you guys where we parked. We parked right about here in this parking lot.
Right there, we
parked.
parked.
On a Sunday, so no one was working. There was no one here. We literally walked.
Kay is like the equivalent of saying "fuck off."
Wasn't busy at all, and we
I don't think they mean that.
There's barbed wire fence running all around this property. This property here is owned by somebody.
Hate that.
But there was no trespassing. I think they just had the barbed wire.
They were
the cows in.
getting ready to excavate it, couple weeks
My
after
wife,
we were there.
Right around here, she got snagged up on the barbed wire. It grabbed her shirt.
That's
or
where
her
you
jacket,
tripped on the
rather.
barbed wire.
And when she
Right
broke
there.
free, she tumbled.
Oh
and
my God, it was
kinda injured her
awful.
knee a little bit. She scratched it. But
So
was
she,
all right.
it's not quite on camera, but she tumbled
After that, you know, we could take
and
her up
it
through
snagged her
here.
shirt and she...
No!
Right around
All right.
here.
Hold
So
on.
I had about like 25 extra pounds on me at the time. And I went to go in between two of the barbed wire things.
And barbed wire, you guys, you know it's razor sharp.
Our friend Josh is like holding it open so I can go through it. So I went to
Yeah.
go through it and I tumbled and
Well, but
fell.
but you tumbled because one of your...
It snagged my butt.
It caught her clothing
Yeah,
on
it
her
caught my
butt.
butt.
And then when she tried to
My
break...
ass was so big at the time.
And when she tried to break free from it, it like let go quick and it jolted her and she tripped and rolled in like rocky dirt, like not pricker, but like brushy.
Yeah, and you know what they say, the bigger you are, the harder you fall.
And that was
like, dude, it's legit.
And
It's
that
true.
was us trying to enter the property. We haven't even started the venture through to the house and the road yet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy.
Leave it to me,
Is where
clumsy.
my daughter stepped on that mesquite thorn about 2 to 3 inches long, and that's when we got the thorn out. But
That's right
that
where
was-
she steps on
you know,
the
main
thorn.
house would be located right about in this
On their property in front of the house. So if you think about it, you'll see what happens. She gets hurt by the Sawyer property.
Who?
So-
Bridget, my
Oh,
daughter.
yeah, yeah.
This
You
Your
did
daughter?
too. You did too. Our daughter.
And the
Yeah.
house
Well,
would
yeah.
have
Well, I got
stood
her
right
over
about
here.
You still got hurt on the
There was a
Sawyer
windmill,
property.
True.
You'd
the
be.
barn, the
They would have
windmill,
dragged you into the
house.
basement, man.
Driveway would go.
I would have been
and
a
this is
goner.
where the hitchhiker would have ran and chased.
Well, like I
Sally
say, if you
down
gotta go
this
out,
way.
go out in fashion.
I would have ran and left
Yeah.
my family there.
We found the road right there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. It only matters if you survive.
Road is.
That's Quick Hill Road right there, you guys. Look at it.
And a lot of the trees and stuff are gone for the most part. But zooming out, okay, so the road is here, the house would be here, the driveway. Now Kurt and Pam would have traveled from the Franklin house would be, I want to say, up in here somewhere, according to the movie.
Yeah.
When they traveled, they walked in search for the swim hole, and they couldn't.
I gotta
They found the
pee.
swim hole around here somewhere, and it was dried up. And that's when they discovered the generator running, and they walked up the hill to. They found the house, and they were trying to find the gas. So that's right about where it all went down. Somebody out there told us that the actual Franklin house that's no longer there was actually over here, but I don't know if it's
Yeah.
magic where
Camper.
it was supposed to be back here because they were looking for.
Come here, baby.
swim hole and then
See, this is
go
Camper.
in the
Come here.
house.
Do you want a cookie?
But
You want a drink?
there it is.
You want a
there's
drink?
Quick Hill Road.
Okay, so finally we're diving into the real footage. I was just showing you guys the map.
This is my baby.
Here we go.
All right, you guys,
Hi,
it's
you're
windy
mine.
as hell, but we are here at the original Texas Chain Saw Massacre
Oh.
house location, Quick Hill Road. We made it.
Finally made it to the property. I was nervous we weren't going to get here or be allowed to go on the property.
Right over here,
For someone
you
stupid
guys.
calling the police on us for trespassing. I wish that had still been standing. That would have been cool.
All this freeway and all this all the buildings.
All those buildings and roads.
Original location.
Pisses me off it's there.
It's so built up.
This used to be.
Like either way, I knew it was built up beforehand.
I
but
wish
it
we
was
went
more
there
so
when
than
the
what I thought.
I wish
The house was right over here somewhere, you guys.
I wish we went there when the house was still there and there was no roads and freeways and it would have been creepy. Oh, here we go.
This is where Bridgie gets hurt. My poor Bridgie.
She's going ow, 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 ow. Uh-oh.
My poor girl.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
My poor baby.
She shouldn't have sat down there either because there could have been more thorns right
Could've gotten her
there.
ass.
I think it's stuck in there.
For a minute, I thought there was a barbed wire or something went through her foot.
So at this point, we're like, what do we do? Where's the closest emergency room
See,
maybe
he
that
said-
we can take her to?
Okay, now my foot, my mom pulled my shoe off, and my foot ended up twisting the stick in my foot, and it broke off, and now it is okay.
Drayton said it. You don't want to go messing around in no house. Those things are dangerous, and he did. And
Yeah.
look what happened. We're messing around with the property,
Yeah.
and we're getting fucking hurt.
Yeah.
It's
Karma.
not a lie, man.
Karma, bitch. These two motherfuckers left us. They just walked off.
We had to continue, and we were already there. We had to make it to the road. This is the main.
Quick Hill Road. That's the end of it right there. where
And
the
at this
truck will
point,
have come
I'm
around.
still trying to find out how to get the thorn out of her foot.
These thorns are no joke. Holy crap. So the hitchhiker, this is a hill here now, which is weird. There's no entrance, but down there is where Sally would have driven away in the back of the truck.
Imagine, like, at that point how she felt. She must have felt like
As Leatherface
herself, like, kind of psychotic.
was
Because
over
everything she'd
here,
been through and seen,
it did his
not obviously
famous
normal.
chainsaw dance.
Like she just said, imagine how she felt acting that part out.
Yeah.
Everything that she's been through. I know it's just like to her an acting story, what was written in the movie, but
Right.
she like played that part in that role with
Yeah.
so much emotion that I bet it almost felt like real.
Right.
And could you imagine Marilyn Burns, if she was still alive, coming on this trip with us and telling the story, standing where that road where the grass is cracking through now and the way it looks now, the memory of her. Imagine going there that many years later and seeing it the way it is
I know.
compared to how it was when she was there doing the film.
I know.
How eerie and but at the same time sad and amazing this end piece I'm showing you guys is. And you guys see the buildings in the background again, and that you can hear the traffic.
Oh, yeah. It was like a busy interstate.
But right behind us, right there at the end there, is where it now is cut off by a freeway. But that used to wrap around and go into like the countryside, and you'll see where the truck used the truck driver came up and killed the hitchhiker at that point in time. And I'm standing right where Leatherface did his chainsaw dance.
Right.
And to me, this is all like now. They're excavating. They wiped it all out to put buildings there.
Yeah.
They should have just left it.
I'm gonna do the chainsaw dance here. Just hold
My
on.
failed attempt at the chainsaw dance.
Come here, baby.
But the hitchhiker and Leatherface would have
Where are you?
ran
Come here.
after Sally through
Hi.
the driveway, taking a left.
No, you want to get kisses?
What do you think, son?
Oh my god.
For a second, I thought that was like a Sawyer standing there, like, "What do you think, son?"
I do too. I thought I was just
The Met
stupid.
truck 18-wheeler would have come around, hit and killed Nubbins.
See, there's a freeway there now where the truck just came by.
The hitchhiker, and the guy got out and chased the truck driver and
Oh,
Sally
golly.
until the pickup truck came up the hill and did a U-turn, and Sally jumped in the back.
It was really cool. That was bullshit.
It was surreal. Click it motions.
Continued down, getting chased by Leatherface. It all took place and happened. It all happened right here at Quick Hill Road in Round Rock, Texas.
Round Rock,
This
Texas.
is probably the last time you guys are gonna see or maybe, I don't know, I heard somebody had purchased the property and is going to build here.
See the yellow tape on the tree behind me? See that yellow piece of tape right there? Those are markings where they're taking it all away.
No. That's it.
I mean,
Oh, flag.
Good.
one of the original
Hold on.
poles right there. That is awesome. Barbed wire fence everywhere, thorns everywhere. This is pretty dangerous in here. My daughter, like I just told you guys, stepped on a big thorn, went through her foot, and we had to pull it out. They're back at the car waiting for us. We're quickly continuing this little journey, seeing how we drove all the way out here. So we have to be quick because now I feel bad she's waiting for us.
Yeah, they're in
she's
the
okay though.
They're in the car at this point waiting for us.
The journey on foot through here because it is kind of sketchy.
I did take a piece of the road home with me too, and I made a shadow box.
That corner up there, the original driveway.
I'll show you guys that shadow box here in a second.
No.
Okay, so you guys.
Cincinnati's a bunch of little fucking punks.
Closer to the end of the road, the freeway. Right here is the driveway that they ran down.
So the driveway was closer to the freeway right there.
Now there's a freeway cutting through here.
Look at that, you guys.
Yeah, it was like right there.
Isn't that weird?
Kind of sketchy in a way, you know? And it's funny because Bridget is still hurt, I think, at this point. And, like, literally, I realized there was an A&E right across the street. We had to take her in to get that removed.
Yeah, but look at this.
Left of Quick Hill Road, Texas Chain Saw Massacre, 1974. This ends our journey. I want to say thank you guys so much
Good.
for watching.
They flagged that shit.
I appreciate it. Make sure you guys click notifications to all, like, subscribe, do all that, because this is where we talk Texas Chain Saw Massacre, the game, horror movies, all that stuff and more. This has been an adventure.
There's still another whole
I
quarter.
want to do a big shout out to my good friend Josh.
This is Josh signing out.
For taking us around Texas and showing us all these cool places, for being a big part of this video. I've known Josh for a long time. Finally, it was awesome meeting this dude.
Well, look at just how big are you?
Look at this. This is comparison to the film here. We're at the end here. Beautiful shot right there. I know it was an overcast day, but lined up with the film basically right there. Unexplainable, the feeling I got being there. Unexplainable. Words cannot describe the whole. By the time we got back in Rhode Island, it was great to be home, even though we were there only a day.
Literally.
We spent the night in Texas and went home the next day.
It was crazy.
Spent over how much money?
A lot.
Like
Too much.
almost $3,000.
There's Granger.
How much money did we spend there?
Too much.
Close to $3,000, wasn't it?
We had to change tickets twice.
I'm going to show you guys the shadow box I made. I know if some of you have seen it. But
It's like a disco ball.
so we spent probably $2,000 to $3,000 between plane tickets, hotel, food, everything. Changing our seats and tickets and flights and getting an extra room for the hotel and everything all said and done. But by the time it was great to get back to Rhode Island, like I was saying, when it sunk in and we got our rest, we thought about what we did was an adventure.
It was.
And like I said earlier, we could have went to like Disney World or the beach in Hawaii and a resort. But what we did was more badass in the fact that we visited a horror movie that most people would, in their head, be like, holy shit, what would it be like to be there? Yeah. But we got to
we
journey.
Also, we didn't overplan or anything. We just, made a plan. We're like, this is what we're doing. We went ahead, we did it, we didn't overthink it, and we executed our plan, and yeah, it turned out good for what it was, So.
And it's just one of those things that, if you don't just get up and do it,
you're never gonna do it.
You're never gonna experience
There's always
it.
other bullshit in the way.
Sometimes you can't plan things too much, because if you do plan, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna end up, because everything always costs a lot of money.
It's Bren.
Oh yeah, you know what, you guys? I gotta go pick my son up from his friend's house. Perfect timing. The Buffalo game. We want Buffalo to win, but right now Cincinnati's ahead by 20.
14. So Buffalo needs 2 touchdowns.
It's 24-10 right now. But we have
a whole nother half.
Another whole.
It's halftime.
No, quarter.
Oh, it's not halftime. Oh, I thought it was still.
There's
halftime.
another quarter plus a minute and a half. Oh wait, no, they missed the kick.
I guess so.
And oh no, they're doing the replay. Okay. So yeah, I want to thank you guys. Hey,
hearts!
Do the hearts.
I still can't do it. Like, am I retarded?
Look. Hold your hand like this.
What?
No, go like this.
Yeah.
Middle finger, and then just bend it. Your finger is in.
Is that it?
Push your thumbs.
Did it!
Push your thumbs down more.
I did it!
Push your thumbs down like this.
I can't.
And as long as you line it up with the camera.
I think I used. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
You did what? No. Don't say what you. Don't listen to her right now.
You don't want to know what.
You guys don't want to see her drunk either, because she'll come out and say things you don't want to hear. Hey, I'd rather you be like that than mean. Imagine if she was a mean old lady.
I am. I got that Irish blood flowing through these veins.
But yeah, again, you guys, thank you guys for watching, sticking around. We finally made it through our adventure live stream of the Texas Chain Saw. How many of you guys there are excited for the video game to come out? Because when we play it together, I'm going to invite all you guys into our matches. And whether I'm going to be chasing your ass and chopping you up or running with you guys to escape the family. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Please consider. Check out the videos. I want to thank my wife, my co-host, High Tech Lip Gloss, for joining this. She was a good sport, and
I was.
Even though she was getting tired.
I'm tired.
It is hard to sit through a live stream for a long time.
I didn't sleep last night.
I know. And she had a lot of pain in her left her wrist and her arm.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, and I don't know what happened there.
I guess I was masturbating too much.
Hey, no, I can't censor that out. You know, that's stuck there forever. Someday you might be like, why did I say that?
It's all in good fun.
It's good fun until somebody. Oh, look, see? You guys have to deal with her over in the Discord. We're in for it.
I'm not the same woman I was 6 months ago. Watch out, guys.
One of these days, you're going to be like, why did Blue Tiger delete my comment and put me in timeout?
Ooh, but I liked me in timeout.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Just make sure when I get a spanking, it's all
Oh, no.
What is wrong with me? No. This is not normal. I think this is what happened working in a kitchen with all men chefs. This is the result of it.
All right. Before it gets a little even more crazy, I should just end it now while we're in a semi-good spot here.
Make sure if you haven't, subscribe.
Did you guys enjoy having her here? I mean, I think it was fun, right?
Yeah, it was fun. It was
Maybe we'll do this more often.
Camp's getting mad.
No, I'm not getting mad. I'm just having fun laughing about it.
Camper's getting mad.
I don't get mad about stuff like that. I think it's just funny.
Camper's like, my ears. I don't want to hear this about my mommy.
The only time I really get mad is when people, like trolls, pop in and say stuff and try to be dicks.
Yeah, fuck the trolls.
But I don't really get mad about that stuff. I just try to make them look bad. That's all.
Fuck the trolls.
Yeah.
Trolls
suck.
Trolls are people that are fucking miserable with themselves, I've decided.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, here's my shadow box. You guys have seen it. It was custom. I custom painted the green to match the Poland 306 or 245 chainsaw from the movie.
They fumbled the ball.
And there's a piece of the Quick Hill Road where we were. I grabbed that. That's one of the pieces I grabbed. There's a barbed wire fence piece about yay long, about a foot long. That was from the driveway area. That was part of the film. A piece of driftwood, and I printed Leatherface doing the dance behind it all, and I put my Blu-ray collector steel case movie in there as well. So I thought it was a nice touch. It's a nice.
Fun. It was a cute little thing. Cute.
That's going to be hanging in my office someday when we get a house, if we ever find a house.
That's my library.
You can have your library when I'm going to have my own office, too. I'm going to have my live stream collector horror movie office. You have your library. I have my office. You guys, anyways, today has been a great day so far.
I have to have somewhere to put all my smut books.
I better end this right now. All right. Anyways, you guys, I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Make sure to join the Discord. The link is in the description below to the Discord. Again, thank you for watching. And as always, campers...
Can I do it?
We'll both say it at the same time.
Stay out of the woods!